Usually the first ones to help you out, always check to make sure you're doing all right. Not talking about your parents, talking about nurses.
Yes, Fox 25's Mitch English is at Oklahoma City University this morning getting an inside look at their nursing program. Hey, Mitch.
Hey there, Leslie and Bill. Listen, you want to have a good conversation with somebody, and maybe you're stuck on a plane, you better hope you're sitting right next to a nurse because they have the best communication skills, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. We're here at Oklahoma City University. Stephanie LeGrand, she's one of the professors here, and why is that? Why do nurses all have great personalities? Why do I feel so good when I'm around a nurse?
Well, because we always need to communicate to you whatever's going on. You could be dying, but we need to stay calm. We need to let you know that everything's okay and that we have everything under control.
Yeah, and that's a huge important part because you might not know what's going on with your body, and the nurse is trying to figure it out. But it's all about remaining calm. And I learned something, as you told me, Stephanie, is that nurses when they're always touching you. And I always thought they liked me, but it's therapeutic, as you said. We're on Stan right here. Stan is high tech. This is what you call a high fidelity mannequin. And what does high fidelity mannequin mean, and what can you do with him?
Okay, high fidelity means that he is able to speak, he can breathe, he can urinate, we can put chest tubes in him.
Wow.
He can do almost anything that a real person can do, and so he's one of 5 that we have.
He's blinking too. That tells us he's alive. Right?
That tells us he's alive.
And so he can sweat, and you can come in. Basically, how did the students use Stan for their training?
We begin with the very first class. So the first students might just learn how to come in, and they might learn how to, if you put your stethoscope on, you'll be able to hear.
I found out, did you know that there's a correct way? Did you do it right?
Yes.
There's a backwards. I was doing it backwards the other way. All right, so I'm going to put it on here.
Yeah, and so we can hear chest. We can hear his heart.
Can hear the heart. And he can talk to us and kind of tell us what's going on as well. Oh, I'm sorry. He said it hurt. This is actually be a fun G.I. Joe guy. All right, continue on. What else can we do here?
And so as we progress up, as the student goes through each class, it becomes more and more technical.
Okay.
And so instead of just coming in and listening to breath sounds, we'll have a medical condition that he might undergo. So we can set him up for our adult 2 students. He can be having chest pain, so a myocardial infarct. And they have to come in and
sorry, say that again.
A myocardial infarct, a heart attack.
Did you say infart?
Infarct.
I'm learning things left and right. I don't know what it is, but I want one of those.
You don't want one of those. No, that's bad.
That's a bad thing.
Yes. And so they can come in and they can work as a group. They learn that therapeutic communication. They learn how to critically think and to clinical reason.
And Travis, if you could show, this is really a hospital environment. I mean, this is really the same equipment that you'd see in a
absolutely in a hospital setting, absolutely. And so, as the student progresses, we can make it more and more technical as they progress up.
I think you got a hold of some bad pork and have one of those cardio infarcts today. I'm telling you. Anyway, you can become a nurse. It's serious business, but we're having a little fun here because nurses are the best in the world. We're at Oklahoma City University. Bill and Leslie, back to you.
All right, yeah. Now, we don't want one of those infarct things, Mitch.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Multiple. When nurses crack up. By the way, Oklahoma City University, my alma mater, by the way, their Kramer School of Nursing offering bachelor's and accelerated second bachelor degrees, along with other programs. If you want more info, head over to the link on our website, OKCFox.com.